A very good evening to all. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Myself, Sanchita Sanan, a first year law student from Galgottias University and currently working as a legal intern in Lexis and Company. So today I'm going to analyze the unlawful Conversion of Religion Ordinance 2020, which was passed by the Uttar Pradesh government. Through ground truth. The Uttar Pradesh government is indirectly trying to invade the privacy of its citizens. In over a month since Uttar Pradesh prohibition of unlawful conversion of religion ordinance was notified, 86 people have been booked in 16 cases involving allegations of conversion for love or marriage among Hindus and Muslims. In all, 54 people have been arrested, including friends and family members of the main accused. The key accused in all the cases are Muslims. This ordinance was promulgated on 27th November 2020. It specifies the procedure for undergoing religious conversion and its prohibition. It has also garnered support from the states of Himachal Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. Section 8 of the ordinance requires an individual to submit a declaration 60 days in advance to the district magistrate or additional district magistrate that he or she wishes to convert his or her religion by free choice. This is a serious constitutional concern. The ordinance has blatantly violated Article 21 of the Constitution, which focuses on the right to privacy of an individual to marry as per his or her choice. On the ground, the law seems to have deepened communal fault lines too, instilled fear, especially among Muslims, and made it tougher for interfaith couples to exercise their choice. The ordinance has not only stepped into individuals' privacy but has also disturbed the communal peace. Now, as stated by the reports of the print, the Uttar Pradesh government describes the ordinance as a good legislation that is necessary to check cases of deceitful, fraudulent, and forceful conversions. The law does not espouse any motive to single out any religion or faith. Such legislation was necessary to prevent only those marriages that are done with the sole purpose of conversion. The law, in fact, safeguards human rights by preventing fake, fraudulent, or deceitful premises of marriage. Here, I have quoted what the Uttar Pradesh government has said. The ultimate stab to the right to privacy is Clause 3 of Section 8, which authorizes the district magistrate to conduct an inquiry through the police to discern the real intention and purpose behind the conversion. As rightly held by the Supreme Court in Shafeen Jahan versus Ashokan KM, that the social values and morals have their space, but they are not above the constitutionally guaranteed freedom. To have the freedom to choose one's faith is essential to one's autonomy, and such a guaranteed freedom strengthens the core norms of the Constitution. In our constitutional democracy governed by the rule of law, police cannot be authorized to violate the constitutionally protected individual autonomy to religion. By doing this, the ordinance paves way for an arbitrary encroachment on the individual's fundamental right to privacy. Therefore, this clause 3 is in absolute derogation to the fundamental rights of the individual as mentioned herein. There is no harm in creating a law for the safety and security of the individual. But this also has to be kept in mind too, that the law created does not interfere with the fundamental rights of the individual or the freedom of an individual to live his or her life peacefully. I mean, everybody has a right to live and everybody has a right to choose his or her partner for marriage. But then the government should not interfere in this. This ordinance might have been created by the Uttar Pradesh government with a motive of protecting the innocent ones, but this motive has now taken a communal turn which can result in disastrous events in future. So this was all my analysis on the Unlawful Conversion of Religion Ordinance 2020. And thank you so much for devoting your time and listening to my video. So if you really liked it, then do like, share and comment. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more upcoming such videos. Thank you so much and have a nice day.